Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling. And man, I really appreciate you guys making some time out of your day to spend with me to watch the video. Always very grateful for that. Guys, today I want to address the rash of accusations that's been coming about from anglers fishing the Bassmaster Elite Series, the Bassmaster Opens, and the Bass Pro Tour about anglers snagging bass and allowing those snagged bass to be caught as legal fish. So we're going to go into that in today's video, and I'm going to sort of give you guys my opinion of that, and I'd be curious to get your guys' feedback on that as well. Also, guys, just a couple quick housekeeping tips that you guys just love to hear every day and you never hear me shutting up about. Just want to invite everybody to please consider subscribing here to Intuitive Angling. It's a good way to support the channel. And also, Solar Bat has got a 30% off sale during the month of July on my Signature Series glasses. I'll put that link in the description. And also, I'll have my Tackle Warehouse link as usual in the description. If you guys want to use and bookmark that link, that's a good way to support the channel. Much appreciated. Okay guys, one of the things that I try to do here on the channel is, you guys know that I get thousands and thousands of comments between my three YouTube channels and my Facebook, my Instagram. I get literally thousands and thousands of comments every week on the videos that I do. And I really enjoy those comments because it gives me a good pulse of what's going on out there as far as, you know, what people are thinking and what people feel about in the industry. You know, I've got close to 2 million people that watch my videos every single month. So I think it's a pretty good representation on how a lot of people feel. And one of the things that I have noticed in 2024 so far is, guys, I've gotten a countless number of comments and people, you know, talking about all the fish that they're seeing come in snagged on the Bassmaster Elite Series, on the MLF Bass Pro Tour, and in the Bassmaster Opens. Now, there's a couple two different areas with this. One is snagging fish during the bedding season, and the other is snagging fish through the use of live scope. And there has been an explosion, guys, of people that have, you know, we've all seen it. If you watch, you know, much of the live, you see guys live scope and snagging fish in the belly and in the side all the time with that. And that is one issue. And then you got the bedding issue that's the different one. So I want to sort of address both of those. First of all, guys, this is the price you pay for allowing spotlighting to be legal in tournaments, is you're going to have a bunch of snag bass. Now, this has been a conversation for a couple years now. People saying about how live scopers and spotlighters are intentionally snagging fish. Then I get comments from guys, "Oh, Randy, you don't know what you're talking about. It's impossible to snag a bass using live scope." Well, I tell you what, guys, it's happening big time. Because when you can see it, I mean, you can see it every freaking tournament. You'll see some guys glued, got his umbilical cord attached to his live scope, and then he's, you know, working a fish. He sees it, he's throwing a jerk bait or jerking a spoon or something like that off the bottom, obviously targeting fish he's throwing right at. The next thing you know, he's jerking that spoon or he's jerking that jerk bait, and here comes 6, 7, or 8 pounder hooked in the belly or hooked in the side. That is snagging fish. It doesn't matter if you're looking at them sitting on a bed or if you're looking at them at a live scope screen. If you foul hook a fish with a live scope or off a bed, that is a snagged fish. And I understand that fish can get hooked in the mouth and then the hooks come out and then they're hooked in the side, or they swat at it and, you know, they get hooked in the side. That's fishing for fish that you can't see. But when you are glued to your cheater box out there and you're working fish and seeing those fish react and you're popping that spoon and you're jerking that jerk bait, and then, you know, you get one and it's hooked in the belly or the side, that should not be a legal fish. Bassmaster and MLF have got to make a major rule change with this. And here's how you fix all of it. Any bass caught must be hooked in the mouth to be counted as legal. And people say, well, you can't enforce that. What if, what if one of them hits a bait and it comes loose and hooks them in the side, or it's accidental? That doesn't matter. That's how you equal the playing field. That's what they do in California. California, you got to have, you know, like Clear Lake, you got to have fish hooked in the mouth or you got to throw them back. That's the only way we can get past these catches right now of you seeing people in the age of live scope snagging fish right and left. You see it every tournament, guys. How many tournaments can you look back this year on MLF or the Bassmaster Elite Series or the Bassmaster Open and seeing guys spotlighting for bass and they snag a big one in the belly or the side and they're counted as legal? Also, you know, you got the same situation with bed fishing. You got guys that are weighing in fish that are hooked outside of the mouth when they are obviously bed fishing, sight fishing, and then somebody will use the excuse, oh, I didn't see the fish. Even though the fish are spawning, I didn't see that, and it's hooked outside of the mouth, and they still count it as legal. Until Bassmaster and MLF can basically put this entire controversy to rest and make the rule, just say every fish has got to be hooked in the mouth before it to be counted, and it has to be verified by your marshal or your co-angler, we're never going to have legitimacy to the sport. There's always going to be this dark cloud hanging over us about people, intentionally or unintentionally snagging fish. Now, I'm not saying that everybody out there is snagging fish intentionally. I'm also not saying that everybody's not doing it. I think it goes both ways with that. I don't think you really know, because it's such a gray area with that. But it's a very simple area to fix. And even though some people are going to be penalized unfairly, because I've done it myself, guys. I've been fishing a jerkbait or crankbait before, just fishing. I don't know the fish are there. I'm just fishing a point or whatever because I don't spotlight, and I'll have one hooked in the side or the belly. Yeah, some guys like that are going to get unfairly penalized for it, but that's how you equalize the playing field, and that's how you take away all of these key fish that guys have been catching all season long in 2024 while they're spotlighting, snagging fish in the belly with a forward-facing minnow or a jerkbait or spoon or whatever. That's the only way to neutralize that. But I can tell you right now is people are not stupid, and people watch these videos on TV and they can see it. It doesn't matter if a pro tries to hide it. You see them trying to hide it all the time. I've seen it on videos myself that they'll try to put it away from the camera where you can't see it. People aren't stupid. They know what's going on. And the vibe is out there because I'm getting comments, just hundreds and hundreds of comments about people bringing attention. It's like such and such, oh, did you see such and such? He caught that big one, snagged in the side or snagged in the belly, or such and such snagged this fish. I get it every freaking day. Dozens and dozens of comments every day, people calling that out. So just another rule change. It's just another reason why spotlighting should not be legal. It's another problem we have that's created by it. We've already seen a devastation in our fisheries. We've seen Mississippi reduce krill limits because live scopes is decimating the population of fish down there. We see what it's done to the sport and tradition of the sport. We see how it's taken the level playing field around. We've seen how it's making the sport an elitist sport. We see how all of the heritage and tradition and the techniques that traditionally were held dear to bass fishing are all gone now. It's another reason why this stuff needs to go away. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your opinion of that is, and we'll check in later. See you guys.